Hi, my name is Blair Fonville, co-founder of EZL Software. In this tutorial, I will help you understand the primary features and tools available in EZL. By the end of the video, you should have a good feel for EZL's design and layout. Let's jump right into it. There are many ways to import data into EZL. In this introductory video, we'll use the File Setup window. To start, simply browse to your data and double-click on the file. Now select your X and Y columns. We will plot columns 2 and 3 versus 1. Our file contains a header row, so in the Other Options section, we'll change the header to row 1. Here you can also choose to skip a number of rows or get data from a particular number of rows. In our case, we're just going to use the defaults, none and all. Now click OK. Let's customize our plot labels. We'll do so by simply clicking on them. Here we can enter our new label text. If we desire subtext, we can add a /n to indicate the break. We can also change the size of the font. Notice the X column label has already been set because it was read in from the header of the data file. The Y-axis label can also be rotated by right-clicking on it. We can also add plot annotations to the plot by going to the Plot Annotations toolbox and selecting Add Label or Add Arrow. Let's add an arrow in this case. An arrow table will pop up. In the text, you double-click it to change the text of the arrow, or delete it if you want an arrow that has no text. If we want to be able to rotate the arrow and have the text rotate with it, we can check the text rotation box. We can also add a text frame to the text, and we can change the line width of the arrow and the line color. And the font size. We can add arrows to the head and the tail of the arrow. To add a second arrow or multiple arrows, we right-click in the table and hit Add Row. You can then move the arrow by simply dragging it, and you can move the ends of the arrow by dragging the ends. You can also add full-featured labels to the plot. To do so, click the Add Labels button, click on the text label, and a text editor will open up. To resize your labels, double-click on it, and then you can change the shape of the label, and the text will wrap as you adjust the box. To set the label in the plot, simply click off of it. The colors of the plot can also be adjusted by going to the Plot Colors toolbox. You can change the grid color or remove it by matching the color of the grid to the background of the plot. You can change the plot area color or you can change the label colors. We'll explore some of the other toolboxes in the later videos, but for now we'll go to markers and pointers. And here we can turn on our pointer to indicate the position of the pointer within the plot with respect to the data which is plotted. We can also add data markers by clicking on one of the marker buttons. Here we'll add 1.04, 1.1. When you do so, you see that there's a marker table which appears on the right. You can drag the marker, the data markers, and the table will adjust to reflect the new position. You can also add a delta marker, which will show the distance between your markers. As you can see, EZL has many other functions in the various toolboxes, and we encourage you to explore them all. In our other videos, we'll discuss some of the more advanced features of EZL. Thank you for watching.